Good evening, Professor. So I decided to go through this again just to make sure I did it correctly. And so to do that, I created a database once again, and I created these three tables: candidates, interviews, and job openings. In order to do that, I went into create and I just hit table twice because there was already one there, and I renamed them each. So in each of them I filled out, before I actually filled out this information, so I made these tables. This is before the information was filled out. I set the data types and field properties I would click on this and I would go into fields and I would do the data types up here. So if I knew it was going to be a number or if it was going to be a currency or a date, I would adjust it accordingly to each one. And I set relationships with them. And so this one I was able to do easier than in my last one. I was able to establish this referential integrity, and I learned I did it because I did it before I put in the information, so it worked out. So I established a referential integrity between the candidates and interviews and job openings. So after I did that, I filled in this information. I created some names of candidates and their emails and whatnot, and I created some interview people, supervisors that were interviewing these individuals according to their ID numbers, and then I also created job openings in which they were applying for. And so that was mostly just being creative, and I made sure I kept the referential integrity and the relationships between these. Now when I did this, I decided to create a query. So to do this, I hit this and I said query design. I was told, so I got up to this, it looks like this actually, I'm sorry. It was in a different type of view mode. It was in design view. I'm sorry. Let's try this again. Here we go. So in the query, I was told to add last name, first name, job opening, interviewed by, dates of interview, and rank to the query. And then from there, they wanted me to make sure I only showed those with a ranking of 3 or lower and those that were of the database interviews. And that can be seen actually in this query here once I ran it. So in order to do that, in here, I went into, query design, and I put in these specific requirements. I wanted to see only the job names and the ranks, and then from there, I went like here, and then sort out. I sorted it. I was like show only at 3 or lower, basically. And it did that, and right now it's showing all of them, but before it was showing just the 3 or lower once I filtered that correctly. The filter is right here, so you can filter it and then just do this and this, and ta-da, it shows you all the database administrator positions with a 3 or lower. I actually don't know where this market analyst came from. I think I need to rerun the query. But yeah, so like I said, it's a learning progress, but this time I was able to kind of figure it out a little bit more and a little bit faster, and I look forward to keep working with it, honestly. I'm still learning how to do this whole thing, so I really enjoyed it.